In the 2020 NBA draft, Anthony Edwards was drafted first by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next, the Warriors drafted James Wiseman, and then the Charlotte Hornets drafted LaMelo Ball third. But what if things were changed? What if somehow the Warriors ended up with Anthony Edwards on their squad? As you can see, we're here in NBA 2K24, and we're going to be saying that Anthony Edwards was drafted by the Golden State Warriors back in the 2020 NBA draft. Now, in order to keep things as realistic as possible, let's go to the Minnesota Timberwolves here. I decided that LaMelo Ball will be going first to the Timberwolves. Obviously, they were looking for a guard there at the time, so LaMelo Ball is now on the Minnesota Timberwolves in the simulation. And I'm very sorry to your Charlotte Hornets fans out there, but in the simulation here, instead of LaMelo Ball, you guys have James Wiseman in this simulation. I mean, you never know, he still could turn out very well in this, but he didn't really turn out the best in real life. Either way, we're here with the Golden State Warriors here, and instead of drafting James Wiseman, they end up with an amazing player in Anthony Edwards. So I can't wait to see how things go down here. This is the 2020 season, so as you can see, Klay Thompson is going to be out for the year. He's going to be playing a big factor in this. But either way, without any further ado, let's get into today's video. Let me show you guys first the rotation here before we kick into things. And here's the rotation that we're rocking with for the season. We have Curry at the 1, Edwards at the 2, of course. Wiggins going to be at the 3, Draymond at the 4, and Looney's at the 5. But Oubre off the bench, Jordan Poole here, Gunnar Anderson, and Damian Lee. Now, this is Anthony Edwards' first season here in the NBA, the 2020-21 NBA season. We're going to be simulating all the years of his career so far through the 23-24 season with him on the Golden State Warriors to see how history would be changed here in the NBA. So, without any further ado, let's get into this video. I'm going to see you guys at the end of the season here. Let's see how things change. I'll see you guys shortly. And this season here, Giannis is your MVP, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists a game. LaMelo Ball does win Rookie of the Year here with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pretty interesting at least. 16, 5, and 8 for LaMelo this season. Halliburton, 6th Man of the Year with the Sacramento Kings. Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year with the Jazz there. And Kobe White is your most improved player. Shout out Kobe White for that. Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Trae Young, and LeBron on the All-NBA first team, though. Nothing too shocking to say that, like, at all, really, right there. We were the 5th seed this year. Pretty interesting. Let's start the player stats here first before we get into the record and all of that. Steph Curry led the way scoring first, 27, 6, and 6 here for the season here. Anthony Edwards averaged 22, 3, and 2 this season. Very good for him in comparison to his real rookie stats. He did average more points a game, though, so that is something to watch out for here. Only 31% from threes, but obviously that goes up as his career has been going up. Jordan Poole, 18 a game this year. Oubre had 14, Wiggins 13, and Draymond with 8, 9, and 8, I should say. At the end of the season, we were the 5th seed. Like I mentioned before, 54 and 28 on the year. The Lakers were the 1st seed out west, 65 and 17. Let's see how things go down here in the playoffs. We're taking on the Clippers here in the first round. In the Clippers roster at this time here, was Rondo on the team at this time? I don't think so. They had to sign him in this. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Batum there, Serge Ibaka, Marcus Morris there, Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann. They sent Cousins in the simulation too. Was Cousins on? Yeah, so let's see how this goes down here between these two squads here. The Clippers do win game 1 here. Paul George 41, Curry with 25 here. I don't really think we're going to be winning this series, but hey, you never know. Draymond is back. He's ready to go here, but we're still down 2-0. Paul George 27, Kawhi 26 in this one here. Poole at 31 off the bench, so Edwards only had 13 in this game. I don't think this is the year, but we'll see how this goes down. The Clippers would go up 3-0. Jordan Poole's been killing the series, 43 for Paul George. Game number 4 here, we get eliminated in 4 straight. The Warriors have been eliminated, so let's check out the rest of the playoffs here. Let's see how things go down here. And the Lakers are going off against the Milwaukee Bucks here in the 2021 NBA Finals, and the Lakers have won the NBA championship. There it is. LeBron James is your Finals MVP, so there it is. The 2020-21 season here is done. Let's fast forward to the 21-22 season. Edwards' 2nd year. NBA draft here. Cade goes first to the Pistons here. Mobley to the Thunder. Giddey to the Hornets. Scotty Barnes ends up in Cleveland here. Sengun is on the Spurs along with Franz Wagner here. Shout out Jalen Green going to the Mavs. Year number 2 for Edwards, we have Curry at the 1. Of course, Edwards at the 2. Clay's going to be at the 3. Draymond at the 4. Looney at the 5. Wiggins is now coming off the bench along with Jordan Poole here and Kelly Oubre and Juan Toscano Anderson. I actually really like this team. Let's see how this goes down here on NBA 2K24. I'll see you guys at the conclusion of the 21-22 season. And the season here, Trae Young is your MVP for the conclusion of the 21-22 season. 31 points and 11 assists a game for him. Cade Cunningham is your Rookie of the Year this year. Kuzma, 6-man with the Lakers. Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year once again. And LaMelo Ball is actually your most improved player. Shout out LaMelo Ball here. Trae Young again on the first team here. AD also on the first team as well. Harden still with the net. LaMelo Ball actually is on the All-NBA third team as well. And it looks like Anthony Edwards is not on any of these other teams. Shout out Lonzo Ball here. Still in Pelicans at this point. We were the, let's say, the 6th seed at the season here, but let's check out the player stats here first before we get into things here. Klay Thompson played a lot of games this year. Anthony Edwards missed so many games here. I'm just saying like this. So why would they bring him off the bench? Steve Kerr, come on, man. Steph Curry led the Wings scoring for us, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Klay Thompson with 20 points a game this year. Poole had 19 a game. He averaged more than Anthony Edwards. Jordan Poole is going crazy in this. Averaged more than Anthony Edwards in this simulation here this season. And the season we were to 6 seed, it looks like 43 and 29 on the year. Not the best season that you could hope for at all, but you know, we're pretty much even with LaMelo Ball's Timberwolves right there. 27-13 at home is very good, but away 16 and 26. That is brutal to say the least. Now in real life, in the 21-22 season here, the Golden State Warriors won their ring. So let's see how this goes down here in this current season, and let's hope for the best. So at the start of the season here, or in the playoffs I should say, we're taking on the Pelicans here. The Pelicans, they have Lonzo, Pat Bev, Brandon Ingram, Zion, Steven Adams here, Josh Hart, 48 game, Josh Hart, Stanley Johnson, Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Let's see how this goes down here. Remember, Klay Thompson is healthy in this. We end up losing here big time in the first game. Ingram with 43 here, despite Edwards dropping 26 points for us. And in game number 2 here, can we get the job done? No, we can't. We can't even win a single playoff game so far. Zion 32 points a game here. Lonzo with a huge game to say the least. Edwards again, he's been carrying us right here, but things are not looking good for this Warriors squad here. Game number 3 here. Again, this is brutal here. Curry with 27, Klay Thompson 22, Poole with 14, Wiggins 13. Again, though, another loss. And in game number 4 here, we do end up winning here in game 4, so we got some life here. Curry with 34 points, Looney at 17 boards. I just remember that playoff series. We're going crazy. Game number 5 here, we end up losing. The Warriors have been eliminated. We have now won 1 playoff game in 2 years here, which is not good to say the least. Similar to the rest of the playoffs here, because that's all we can really do at this point. And the Lakers are going once again to the NBA Finals, taking on the New York Knicks at this point. And the New York Knicks have won the championship. Julius Randle is your Finals MVP. They had Randall, Barrett, D Rose, quickly Mitchell Robinson here. This team won the NBA Finals. You know, it is what it is. So that's the conclusion of the 21-22 season. Let's now move on to the 22-23 season, and let's hope for a better result. In this draft, chat is going to the Rockets here with the first pick. Spurs get Paolo Banchero here. Pacers with J-Dub. Raptors get Jalen Duren here. Shaedon Sharpe also to the Spurs. Hawks with Jabari Smith Jr. and Sohan to the Magic. Here's the lineup for the start of the 22-23 NBA season here. We, of course, have Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, Klay Thompson here, Draymond Green. Now, Naz Reid in the starting lineup. It looks like they traded Kevon Looney for Naz Reid and a pick, which is honestly pretty good. Also, I'm looking at this. They trade Andrew Wiggins, as you can see right here, for Lauri Markkanen. I have no idea why the other team did that, but hey, the Warriors now have Lauri Markkanen on the team as well. So this seems pretty stacked. They got Jordan Poole still coming off the bench, along with Kelly Oubre Jr. and Willie Hernan-Gomez here. So let's hope for the best here this season. This seems actually stacked, but hey, you never know in 2K24. But I'll see you guys shortly. And this season here, the 22-23 season here, Trae Young wins yet another MVP, 30 points again with 11 assists. Chet Holmgren is the Rookie of the Year with the Houston Rockets here. CJ McCollum, 6-man with the Pistons. That's interesting. Young Defensive Player of the Year. And Ayton still on the Suns here. Most improved player here, RJ Barrett is your Clutch Player of the Year, averaging 27 here. Wow, Garland is on the All-NBA first team this season here. Nothing too crazy here. Curry is on the All-NBA second team here. And shout out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here. Westbrook's still on the Wizards at this point. Curry never got the Lakers trade, though. Never occurred here. We're the 3rd seed this season, which is pretty good. Should the player stats here first before we kick into all that. Steph Curry looks like he led the wing scoring for us this season. 26 points a game. He also had 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Okay, Steph Curry, I see you. Anthony Edwards, 21 points a game this season. Klay Thompson had 16. Poole, 15. I still can't believe Markins on his team. He had 14, and Naz Reid had 13 a game this year as well. We were the 3rd seed out in the West Conference this year. We were 50 and 32 on the season, 30 and 11 at home, 20 and 21 on the road. So again, our issues on the road still were the same here. So hopefully that doesn't occur here in the playoffs here, because so far the first 2 seasons we've won 1 game in 9 games so far, and things are not looking good. But we're taking on the Phoenix Suns here. They got Chris Paul here, Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, Ayton here, Saric, Landry Shaman. No Kevin Durant trade, which would have occurred at this time, because this is only last year's NBA Finals here. The Nuggets won here in last year's Finals, but the Nuggets aren't even in it here at this point, so pretty interesting. Let's see how this goes down here in the NBA playoffs here. We do end up winning here in game 1, 135-115, a big game here. Curry almost with a triple-double, and Edwards had 8 steals in that game. Okay, Anthony Edwards. Game 2, we also get the job done. Curry 26, 6, and 11. Edwards 24, marking him with 17 in this game right here. Game 3 here, we also get the job done. Things are looking good for us. Poole with 23, Linda Wings going for us, and shout out Joe Ingles there, someone on the team, for that 0-point performance in 1 minute. And in game number 4 here against the Suns, we do end up losing here, unfortunately, 142-138, a close game. Chris Paul with a big game right there. Curry, again, the Curry's been killer right here. Let's see what happens here in game number 5, and we do end up, we're going to the next round. We're taking on the Los Angeles Lakers, who have won in this championship series so far. Caruso, KCP, LeBron, AD, Nerlens Noel. This has got Schroeder, Kuzma here, Harrell, Taylor Horton, Tucker. Let's see how this goes down here between these 2 squads. In game 1, the Lakers end up winning. AD 28, LeBron 23, 14, and 9 in this game right here. Curry only 18 points. He's been killer on the rebound department though, but we end up losing by 2 points. Very unfortunate. Game 2 here, we do come back here. LeBron 25, AD 24, Kuzma 19. No one else really did anything though. Curry gets the job done. Shot Naz Reid though, 23 and 7 here in game 2. Game 3 here, the Lakers do come out on top. Curry with 33 in this one, but it's not enough as LeBron drops 42, 8, and 7 here. We're down 2-1 to the Lakers, not looking good. We're down 3-1 to the Lakers. They're looking even worse by Edwards dropping 25 in this game right here. But LeBron drops 36, 9, and 8. Very unfortunate here. Can we go here and win here? We gotta win out. Everyone just move to the next round, and we do not. The Golden State Warriors have been eliminated here. Things are not looking good for us at all. Because at real life, obviously, at this point here, the Warriors did win 1 championship, but obviously in this one here, things are not looking good. The Lakers and the Sixers here in the finals. The Sixers end up winning. Embiid is your finals MVP. That's how you know it's unrealistic there, because Embiid has not made it to the finals in real life. So either way, that's the conclusion of already the 22-23 season. We only have 1 year left. The 23-24 season, which is the current year in the NBA. Maybe Anthony Edwards wins championship that year. Who knows? But let's see how things go down here next season. I'll see you guys shortly. Victor's going to be on the Wizards here in the simulation. Brandon Miller's going to be going to the Spurs there. Thompson to the Hornets, Whitmore to the Kings, Pelicans get the other Thompson brother, and Scoot Henderson's going to the Thunder. And here's the roster for the 23-24 season here. Curry still on the team, of course. Anthony Edwards here. We got Norman Powell on the squad now too. Markin is still here. They did sign Karl Anthony Towns. It looks like they let Klay Thompson and Draymond Green go, and they have Towns now on this roster too, so that's pretty interesting. Also shout out Towns and Edwards now on the same roster, pretty interesting. Poole is still on the squad. We got Kelly Oubre, of course. Gary Harris now on the bench. Loma Goga here. I have no idea how things are going to go down here, but let's just hope for the best. Things are going to be pretty interesting. I can't believe I'm saying this right now, but Karl Anthony Towns won your MVP this season for the 23-24 season here. 25 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. Victor Wembanyama was Rookie of the Year here with the Wizards, of course. 18, 8, and 3 for him. Simmons 6-man with the Sixers here. Tatum Defensive Player of the Year, and Jalen Duren is your most improved player with the Raptors here. Karl Anthony Towns on the All-NBA first team with Tatum, Giannis, Trae Young, and AD here. Westbrook is still on the Wizards here. Westbrook and Victor, that's pretty interesting. LaMelo Ball is on the All-NBA second team with the Minnesota Timberwolves there. And let's go on here. Lonzo defensive first team here. Unfortunately, Anthony Edwards made none of these awards at all. We were the first seed though this season. That's what you like to see. Let's check the player stats here. So Towns 25 a game this year. Curry had 28 and 8 this season. Very good. Edwards pretty much 26 and 4 here. So it's still been very good. Jordan Poole with 19 a game here. Powell 12 and Marketing with 12 as well. At the end of the season though, we were 69 and 13. This squad finally did something here in the regular season. 34 and 7 at home. 35 and 6 on the road here. Very, very good here. But obviously the goal isn't complete here because we got to win the NBA championship. This is this year. Obviously at this current moment we have no idea who's going to win the NBA championship. But hey, be interesting to see if Edwards does win one here on 2K24. So we're taking on the Nuggets here. Murray, Kyle Lowry here, Porter Jr., Gordon, Jokic, Oladipo, Tristan Thompson here. here. I think we should beat the squad, so we're just going to simulate right through the round and hope for the best. We do lose one game though. But here's the most interesting matchup here. The Golden State Warriors here with Anthony Edwards, and Timberwolves now with LaMelo Ball on their squad. They got Ball quickly, Chris Middleton now. McDaniel says also have James Wiseman on the squad too. How's Wiseman doing? 18 points a game here in the playoffs. Okay, I see you. And D'Lo's coming off the bench. They have a very good squad. Vanderbilt and Payne too. But we do end up winning here in game 1. Curry 36, Towns with a triple-double here. Edwards with 21, Poole with 26, D'Lo with 22 for the Wolves right there. Game 2 here, we also get the job done. Towns with another big game right there. Big games all around though. Very well-done scoring attack as we win by a noticeable margin there at 9 points there. LaMelo Ball 28 for the Wolves there in game 3 here. We also get the job done. LaMelo 49 and 7. Okay, I see him. But we win 140 to 109 there. That's crazy. Towns with 32 points in this game right here. Anthony Edwards had 25. And in game number 4 here, we do get the job done. We're going to the Western Conference Finals against the Memphis Grizzlies. They have John Morant, Bane, Kyle Anderson never got traded. Jaren Jackson Jr., Jones Valanciunas still on the squad. Dylan Brooks here. Dylan Brooks up to an 89 overall. That's crazy. Melton, Brandon Clark, Grant Williams there. They got a solid squad, but I still think we should be better. But we do end up losing here game 1 by 5, despite 27 points from Anthony Edwards. Ja drops 22 for the Grizzlies. Game 2 here, things are not looking good. Edwards 21, Ja with 33 for the Grizzlies there, and 31 for Bane there. 24-point loss. Game 3 here, we're about to get swept, aren't we? Towns with 29. Curry, look at these big games right there, but we're still going to get swept, aren't we? Don't we end up winning here in game number 5 here by 10 points here. Edwards with 27 and 6 steals. Game number 5 here, we also get the job done here. You can't count us out too soon. It looks like Morant with 31. Poole actually led the wing scoring for us with 24. We have to win this game right here. We don't. The Golden State Warriors have been eliminated in this playoffs here, and the Grizzlies are taking on the Cavs here in the NBA Finals, and the Cavs have won the championship. Darius Garland is your Finals MVP. So unfortunately though, despite all this, if Edwards was on the Golden State Warriors here, despite this crazy roster here, they unfortunately would not win an NBA championship. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. It's interesting to see how things would change here in the NBA with one little thing like that, with Edwards going to the Golden State Warriors. If you want me to do anything else like this in the future, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you next time.